We are all excited for the Power Rangers movie that came out recently.
But how do the suits form around a Ranger's body?
From this clip that we see here, the particles form around the Power Ranger's body one by one. So that means one of two things. One, the suit was created out of nothing, violating the laws of conservation of matter.
The conservation of matter is that matter cannot be created nor destroyed. In this case, we are creating matter, so that isn't possible.
Our second option is that the suit teleported onto our Ranger's body.
Now, this sounds fictional and really impossible, right?
Well, what if we told you that scientists have managed to be able to teleport particles around the globe?
So, the first step in quantum teleportation is to scan the current state of our object that we are trying to send, and send the code to another machine to reassemble the code of our object in another location.
But that would create a problem, like cloning, and is not really teleporting and instead copied, but not really. Quantum mechanics doesn't allow cloning, so any teleportation that happens, physics will somehow erase or alter the old copy, so that there isn't really a direct cloning.
Now, scientists have teleported things like electrons, which are usually in superposition, in spin up or spin down. But in this example, we're going to use Schrodinger's cat, which is a simpler version for you guys to understand.
Schrodinger's cat is a theory developed by Erwin Schrödinger. It says that if you have a cat inside a box with a bomb that has a 50% chance of blowing up in 10 seconds, something strange is going to happen.
After 10 seconds, Schrodinger's cat is in superposition of either being dead or alive at the same time until you open the box and find out which current stage it really is in. Now, let's talk about quantum entanglement. Quantum entanglement is the main reason we can teleport small particles.
Particles are usually in quantum superposition. Like said before, the electron can be in spin up or spin down, or for Schrodinger's cat, alive or dead.
For two particles to be entangled, they can't be independent, they have to be dependent on each other.
For example, in the case of Schrodinger's cat, the bomb inside the box and the cat are entangled. If the bomb blows up, the cat is dead. If the bomb doesn't go off, the cat is alive.
The bomb cannot blow up and not kill a cat at the same time, or vice versa.
So the state of the cat and the bomb are entangled with each other.
Same applies to the atoms being entangled. If an outer electron of one atom is orbiting to the left, then the other electron would be orbiting to the right, or vice versa.
Then they are in quantum entanglement, always being the opposite of the other.
Now, some things are not entangled, like two coins. Just because you flip heads on one coin doesn't mean that the other coin you flip has to be tails. So in this case, they aren't entangled.
So the reason we are talking about entanglement is because it's the reason we are able to teleport objects, say two boxes. Say two boxes are entangled. Then, say the first box acts like a scanner. Since they are entangled in the other box, you could have an opposite of what the first box has.
If Schrodinger's cat is alive in the first box, it would be dead in the second box. But will we get a negative or opposite of what we want if we teleport an object? So how do we keep the state of the object we are trying to teleport?
So we say we want to transport our Power Ranger suit from China to Australia. We need two entangled boxes, first of all. Say on one box is a dead Schrodinger's cat, on the other is the alive Schrodinger's cat.
If we put the box containing Schrodinger's cat into the box with the Power Ranger suit, it would entangle the suit in the process and would teleport the Power Ranger suit along with its state into Australia. Afterwards, the Schrodinger's cat in Australia would switch places with the Power Ranger suit, teleporting Schrodinger's cat in Australia with Schrodinger's cat in China.
I know this sounds really crazy that they just somehow switch places, but scientists do actually do this, but with electrons and photons and tiny particles.
If you don't get it, then think of it like this. You have one lump of goo on Earth, and one lump of goo on the moon, and a cat on Earth.
And just by sending information and manipulating some particles, you can charge that to be two lumps of goo on the Earth and a cat on the moon. It's sort of like trading.
So finally, we talk about this with our Power Ranger suit scenario. If you want to teleport the suit on your body, that would mean you have to give something back to where the suit came from.
However, none of them lose an arm or something in the process of getting their suits on. So wasn't that kind of an unfair trade?
Now, I thought about this for a long time, and finally, the item that gets teleported back was their old clothes. The clothes that they had on previously gets teleported back while it gets replaced with the suit.
Thank you very much for watching. Please make sure to check out both of our channels. Links to those channels will be down in the description. See you next time.